Geek,
Antiquities.
welcome to today's show. I'm Brandon.
I'm Sam. This is Geek Antiquities.
That's right, this is Geek Antiquities. Today, we bring to you pretty awesome pop.
Bo-Katan.
I've gotta say, I'm impressed. One of my favorite Mandalorians, anyway. You?
I was never really into the Mandalorians, to be honest. But then, I don't know. In Season 7 of the Clone Wars, they just grew on me. This is actually based off the Clone Wars. Even though she was in The Mandalorian, this pop is specifically based off the Clone Wars Season 7 Siege of Mandalore. And,
If you're here to tell us or to comment that this is a kid's show, you're wrong. I dare you to let your kid watch that.
there's, like, too much brutal killing. Like, no. No.
No.
And, like...
Cartoon, yes. Not all cartoons are for kids. Let's be honest.
That's true. For the record, I do not compare the Mandalorians to clones anyway. Because, like Prime Minister Almec said in one of the episodes in Season 2, he does not know how Jango Fett acquired that armor because he was just a bounty hunter.
But, to be fair, the Prime Minister was a criminal himself.
True.
And
That's true.
the Mandalorian show finally fixed that for us. As, you know, Boba himself goes on the show. He's like, yeah, my dad, he's a Mandalorian, and, you know, I've kind of inherited that whole shtick. Boba is arguably not exactly a Mandalorian, but I don't know. I mean, Jango, they had a good argument for saying that he is.
Oh my gosh. I just had, like, another massive brain fart. Like,
You forgot about that scene, didn't you?
back to the centerpiece.
Bo-Katan herself.
So, most of you are probably like, why is there a pop of Bo-Katan? And there's actually a Black Series figure coming out of her too. I think you're interested in getting that.
Would love to have that.
But anyway,
Some might even say, who is Bo-Katan?
the Siege of Mandalore is the final 4 episodes of the Clone Wars ever, and like she played a big part. So I think she has earned her place and title to be a main character in Season 7, to be honest. It concentrated on Ahsoka and Bo-Katan. And Rex. And Rex.
And even further from Clone Wars, I mean, we've kind of seen Bo-Katan grow up from just this angry girl who was rebelling against everything her sister wanted for Mandalore. She was on Death Watch with what's his face? Previously, yes.
Yeah. I find it odd though, like in like Season 2 when Death Watch was first introduced, she was not there. I don't think we seen her until when if you remember that episode where they were negotiating like the Separatists and the Republic on Mandalore because it was a neutral spot for, well, you know, that point in time. And then there was a battle between the Senate commandos and the droids. And like Lux Terry, if you remember that character, and Ahsoka escaped and found themselves on this snow planet where Death Watch was hiding out. And I'm pretty sure that's where Bo was first introduced. And man, oh man, she like, her and Ahsoka hated each other, and I don't blame her. Like,
I mean, Bo-Katan didn't really know who Ahsoka was when they were first meeting. She basically thought Ahsoka was just this snobby rich girl
Jedi.
dating him.
Jedi. She did find out she was a Jedi.
Not at first, though. I mean, you literally see her smacking her butt. Do you think Bo-Katan would have smacked a Jedi's butt?
I don't remember that. I'm just gonna ignore that comment. I then Ahsoka cut off like 4 Mandalorians' heads, and I'm pretty sure Bo like witnessed that, so of course that would make her ticked.
Well, it is called Clone Wars.
So I don't think we see her again to like season 4 or 5 where Maul takes over Mandalore and like divides the Death Watch.
The red versus blue.
Yeah, yeah.
Bo-Katan being the leader of the quote-unquote good guys.
And her sister died right in front of her, thanks to Maul, after he killed Pre Vizsla in a battle. He took the Darksaber and then killed the Duchess Satine, which was Bo's sister. And
an outsider having the Darksaber, like, between killing her sister and taking the Darksaber and just changing Mandalore for the worst.
Obi-Wan was there too, wasn't he? That's how War on Mandalore started. The last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars ever made. Siege of Mandalore, that was an amazing thing. Lots of action. Bo was an amazing leader, and like, she dove right into battle.
Alongside the clones. Her and her Mandalorian group fighting alongside the clones, who, if I remember correctly, were also flying? Some of the clones definitely had jetpacks, which
jet troopers
made them feel so much more like a Mandalorian.
Probably.
The helmet, the flying.
Probably
it was
like,
probably
like, this made me feel good.
I mean, technically, Ahsoka's not really a Jedi anymore, though, so Bo-Katan and the Mandalorians have no grievances.
And, like, their past is the past, and they don't even care about that. They just want to, like, free Mandalore and catch them all. And then that's where the Siege of Mandalore happens. In Season 7, like, she is, like, a totally changed woman.
As she grows up, she's, come into her own, and she's leading her people, trying to take the power back from this outsider.
So, that's, like, her story in the Clone Wars, like, summed up right quick. And, again, at first I'm like, why does Bo get a pop? Like, I'd like to see another Rex or, like, an Obi-Wan. But after, thinking about it, she definitely earned her place. And, like, she's one of the last characters we see in the Clone Wars before Ahsoka and Rex get on that ship and then, like, just Order 66.
Bo-Katan, though, I mean, we've had Boba and we've had Jango and a few other mixed in between books and video games and what have you. But Bo-Katan has got to be one of the most prominent female Mandalorians, at least. And, I mean, a lot of people wanted that. They were basically just seeing the same guy in a suit of armor with Jango and Boba, and they're great. But
we don't talk about Rey, though. We're like fans of all the others, but
no, we're not going to talk about Rey. There were a lot of other cool females, Leia and Padme, and Ahsoka, and, well, Bo-Katan herself. They could have done something with Phasma, honestly. I felt like there was an arc there that they just did not give us. Anyway, Bo-Katan is what this video is about. And after the Clone Wars, you don't see her for a while, but I finally made the effort to watch Rebels when I heard she was going to be in it. And
I couldn't do it. I can't watch Rebels. And it's not like I would if the animation was exactly the same as the Clone Wars. But it's not. That's what stirs me off.
The animation was, it definitely had a cheaper feel to it. But the Mandalorian portions of Rebels was amazing, especially once Bo-Katan finally gets introduced, which basically Sabine stumbles upon the Darksaber, and after training with it and deciding she didn't want to be the new leader of Mandalore, she hands it off to Bo-Katan, and Bo-Katan accepts, well, maybe reluctantly, but she accepts. Now fast forward
into The Mandalorian.
She didn't have any grace, but she took the Darksaber. Why won't she take it from Mando? I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the next season of The Mandalorian, but she shows up in there. She's badass. She's, kind of got her own squad going, but she doesn't have the Darksaber like she did in Rebels. So clearly, something happens between there that
there's a gap.
We need that gap filled, or at least a quick explanation. What happened?
Because
how Moff got it.
She's looking into, like, Mando's soul. And it's like, I'm gonna kill you.
And he even offered it up. He was being the good guy.
Please take it.
And Bo-Katan's like,
you know,
I will kill you.
Anyway, we got way off track on many different topics. So now we're going to do a close-up view. I don't know if we're going to open them, though. I've never opened any of my pops. So I'm probably not going to open this one.
I might, though.
So now it's time for the up-close. First of all, look at that armor. Like, you got to remember, this is a pop and not like a 3.75 or like 6-inch figure. Like, this is a pop. And like the detail is just amazing. Like,
look at that helmet.
The helmet design. She has the blaster in one hand and her shield in another. Like,
what do you call it? A hollow shield?
I don't even know, but I know she uses it as a weapon.
Which I'm pretty sure I've seen other shows that use the hollow shield. And when I first seen it in Star Wars, I'm like, whoa. Is this Disney's influence? Are they trying to throw a Captain America vibe in there? Like, I didn't know what was going on. But I gotta say, all around, I'm loving it.
So, we thought since we're doing Bo-Katan, we'll show you these right quick. We do have other Mando figs. I have a Death Watch one. And obviously...
Really, yeah, I mean, it goes together with Bo-Katan quite well because, I mean, she was part of the Death Watch.
And, you know, obviously...
I mean, the Mandalorian.
With Grogu.
They literally... I don't know. I myself even call him Mando more than I do Din Djarin.
I'm pretty sure you just butchered his name.
Din Djarin. I don't know. I've heard worse. But, personally, I love this one of mine. He has his jetpack, and he's carrying Grogu. Which, I mean, everyone probably has Grogu merch by now.
Actually, finally has a name, not just the child.
Oh, that was getting old. Imagine searching the merchandise for anything related to that. The child, the kid. I have to make a Mandalorian.
Sorry for, like, talking so much about other stuff, but, like, when you're Star Wars nerds, like, it's so easy to get off topic. So, I gotta do it in a way that I don't destroy the box.
There will be sliding. Okay. Cue the lightsaber sound schlicking out. Oh, man. Okay.
Why do I always have trouble unboxing stuff?
Get that gently out of there. See, I mean, I don't mind that I'm going to open it.
Boom. Boom, look at that.
And I actually enjoy that these pops, these Funko Pops here, are specifically the bobblehead style.
Like, look at that. So, obviously I'm not going to call her stunning because the only one I'm allowed to call stunning is my wife.
But we've got a blaster, got a shield, pretty decent detail. I mean, yeah, she's even got that little jetpack on there. And the helmet. I mean, the helmet alone, heck. If this head ever popped off, I'd just set the helmet on my shelf. It's pretty cool.
And now it's back in the box like it was never even opened.
But we've been showing off and talking about these for forever now. And, well, this is the Princess of Mandalore, Bo-Katan Kryze. I mean, I think she's done it all.
She has. She has.
Yeah. She's been young and raging. Like, we've all done that at one time.
She's had her feuds with the Jedi, and then she has worked with the Jedi.
And I mean,
so
she went from being second in command to Death Watch to eventually becoming the on and off leader of Mandalore. With or without the Darksaber, I think she deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
So, some would argue Mando deserves it, but...
does he really? I mean, he doesn't even care about it.
We will find out. Maybe they'll lead together. Can they have couple leaders? Is that a thing? Maybe they'll have couples counseling and lead Mandalore together.
I don't know. Maybe they'll get together. We have showed you Bo-Katan. Thank you for watching another episode from Geek Antiquities. because
Slide it in and slide it out. Slide it out and slide it in. I may edit that out. Dating possibly. That's crazy. Does Mando like older women? Comment below. Yeah.
remember, Brandon, this is a PG-13 video for the whole family. So,
Kylo is not cool enough to deserve to kill Grogu.